budget left to get that striker.
Did you try to trade a player too?
I've asked this several times.
No, he already accepted the transfer budget, so I'm on wage budget.
I've asked this several times, but are the rules for money in soccer literally just don't bankrupt the fuck out of your team?
I think it's, I never truly figured out financial fair play, but if I'm correct, it's pretty much you can't spend more than you bring in.
Okay. So you can't bankrupt the team.
Pretty much. You can't go go outside your means.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Hull City cannot spend
I need to find
$200 million on Cristiano Ronaldo.
I need to find a new striker.
Yes, because they don't make that much. That's how Manchester United got away with all their crap.
Yeah.
I need to find a new striker that's only going to cost me $2 million with low wage. That's good. Or high potential. High potential. I'll work with.
You have a better chance of losing the Super Bowl this season than.
So with kickoff approaching, let's send it over to our commentators here this afternoon.
Ooh, who's this guy? Let's look this guy up in FIFA.
Hey, Nacho, Manchester City's striker is pretty good.
If he's in Man City, he's probably making a stupid wage. Good luck, honestly.
You're probably right.
But that's the only reason I can't go into Europe and get guys.
Never mind.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Panthers.
This guy's got a 75 potential.
Winners of 3 of their last 4.
That's not bad.
Then he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Friesenbeichler. He's from FK Austria Wien. He's valued at 1.4 million. His wage is 14.5. I can afford that.
What about making do what you got right now?
So we might come back to Friesenbeichler.
Anytime a team goes on the road,
I'm not going to afford anyone in Spain, Italy, or Germany probably, so let's look in Sweden.
You'd be surprised at Germany. Germany has a lot of players that are good, they just don't get paid a lot, which is why they leave Germany.
Seahawks can't stop the run anymore. We gave up 2 rushes and a touchdown.
Well, let's look in Germany. My 5-star scouts in Germany, so...
I don't exactly know how much talent's there, but I'm sure there are some good players that are fairly cheap.
They get to ride a wave of emotion, momentum, everything. Just as you
I only have 2 German strikers that I have a complete report on. It's Bobby Wood and Abu Minyang. Yeah,
we didn't forget about that.
Definitely can't afford him.
So we're back to the Seahawks now for their first possession. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And when I think of Russell Wilson, I think not just of the big plays that he's made, and those are considerable, but when they were made. 4th and 26 in a Big Ten championship game against Michigan State when he was with Wisconsin. A big completion helped lead his team to a victory. A big 4th down throw for a touchdown in an NFC championship game against the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, this is going to be great. Next week, I think 4 teams are on buys.
So excited for the rest of the season. Football and...
On 2nd down, Rawls stays on his feet, and he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
So the Bears are on a bye.
A nice strong run there for Rawls. His coach is back in high school in Flint, Michigan. You know what his nickname was?
No, what was it?
The Train. The man can break some tackles on occasion.
Well, it makes sense when you watch runs like that. Because when you're trying to deal with a train, you're supposed to get out of the way, right? And if you don't, you're going to get bruised up trying to tackle him. That's the type of runner he is. He can pop people as he goes by them.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not me.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Cowboys.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
No.
Incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Saints.
And the offense needs 7 out of this play on third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
As tight ends go, he might not provide the super flashy plays very often, but he's pretty reliable. Usually an excellent target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he did not that play.
But they scored a touchdown and I didn't, so that means that the game
is over. This is taken at the 15.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially,
that's what happened in the Super Bowl.
And 15. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. The Seattle defense getting set to go.
Team scores a touchdown.
Last time out, they got scored against. Their offense hasn't given them any.
Oh my God! I wish they were still telling.
A stop obviously would be nice.
So we wouldn't have to waste so much time.
I thought of this when I was watching the game with my dad. Imagine if instead of just playing overtime until someone scores a touchdown, after like the quarter ends, they just go to an elite field goal kick.
That was a good strong run there.
And just start getting literally everybody.
Move it back 5 yards every time someone makes one.
They got a good push by their guys up front.
Or just have Tom Brady start kicking. Tom Brady, Jimmy Garoppolo, Julian Edelman, Matt Ryan. Different.
No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down. Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They come out here in the eye. Newton on third down. It's caught. Jones. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And a big 32-yard play on third. Fresh set of downs here.
The Bears won.
Expression that quarterbacks like to use when they decide to throw the football. Touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play. And it worked almost to perfection.
And it's
I didn't
the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
But just get Powell Dybala.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Yeah, jokes.
I go for it.
The give to Jones, and he is swallowed up right at the
having
line
more
of scrimmage.
success stopping the run.
No gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a third down. Well, there was
Alexander
no just a draw play that, to be frank, didn't fool anybody.
Did we hear the entire stadium screaming draw? Because it felt like everybody was all over that play, and the defense won that battle.
Throwing on third down, Newton. Under pressure.
Hey,
Sacked
it's going to be a two-score game. So.
Just kidding.
In there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be fourth down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sack.
I guess
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
How much were they? A dime?
Michael Santos, I tried to get him.
So as it turns out, that sack does not want
I just got it here,
at least in
though.
terms of getting points.
Half the league's on bye week next week. Well, we should advance smartly, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on and do my scouting right after posture and shit.
You might as well do it now because this game's over.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Just force it.
Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
I'd rather take the toss
you
up.
can't have too many more drives
really
like the
bad?
last drive where you had to punt it away.
He's losing 7-0.
10-0 actually.
14-0.
He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us
The only thing that can make it better is if they get like two safeties. Make it too small.
Hey, listen, if somebody got to be casualties.
Your team has commitment
And a 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain and it keeps the drive moving.
Ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
The what? No, an accolade.
A nice accolade, but the game is still over.
Wait, what was the accolade? I missed it.
500 rushing yards for Thomas
And the
Ross.
grab made by Doug Baldwin.
Nice.
And taking it across
500
midfield and inside the 45.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me.
I'm still losing.
Undrafted out of Stanford. And plays like a
Imagine if that was the
#1
case. 500 rushing yards and you'd being shut out.
In 7 minutes, 500 rushing yards. We've
You
had
just put one safety back there and hold him.
There's a 77 potential.
Water near Pensacola, and then of course to
I don't know,
Stanford.
would you be
And
happy
boy,
with
he's
a
been
C?
good.
I do know from
C+.
experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're not doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback.
I thought I won
Throw it all the time.
$1,500.
But you still have to be alert for the draws.
You
It was
wouldn't be
going to change his
depressed.
life.
And make sure you don't get
It was
hurt.
going to change
The
my
line to
life.
It was
gain
gonna
is
change
the
his life, yeah.
33
Better.
on third down.
I've gone to the
Okay, I want this dude. 72, 82 potential. Nano.
Okay, I'm going to
So they'll
bed.
get a little
Night.
extra time
Good
to
luck.
come up
Are you
with a
really?
third down play.
Yes.
As we've hit the
I have to get up
end
early to do the homework that I didn't do this
10th of our
weekend.
Score, EA
great.
Sports
Nice job.
NFL Sunday
Yeah.
returns.
Thanks,
glad to see you
Following
learn
this.
I don't know. I got an email Friday night that I have homework due Monday. So
on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers.
Pretty
You
cool.
off your
Boy, you should have did.
Alongside my broadcast
Yeah,
partner
should've.
Charles Davis,
But,
Brandon
you know.
Gordon hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2. They're on the march.
can't wait to
but
learn this to do it
facing a
last minute.
third down
I'm praying.
here.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. So okay, goodbye.
On third down, Wilson. And Wilson has it. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Well, we saw the practice film this week. They wanted to focus on these intermediate passing plays, and it paid off there.
And they took that focus not just to the practice field, but in the film room to show the guys exactly what they wanted, what types of looks they should expect to get, and how they would beat those coverages each and every time, and it paid off on that play.
And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. They stay on the ground, rolls again, and he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
They come out here in the eye. First down, this is Rawls. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times, watch him make check.
And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Kevin Dodd in there to get him for a loss of 5. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle it.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Thomas Rawls, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now to send this one away following the score. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met. Really good, skillful, tough running throughout this contest. Picked up first down after first down. He's got to have a nickname, doesn't he? How about the human first down machine? I think that fits.
One man in the backfield. That's Jones. He'll get the football here. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot
The
it at
running
the
back
49.
already has 108 rushing yards on.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Now that's the type of play that'll fire up the defense. Hold them to 1 yard on a first down run. It'll be interesting to see if the offense decides to press the run at all, or if they'll abandon it now after gaining one on that play.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. And they try to sweep to Jones. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard of the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. From the 50, Newton. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they'll play keep away from the returner as this one will be marked out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Pretty good spot. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's Wilson to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
On 2nd down, here's Wilson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. Back to CenturyLink Field after this. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Larry Ridley is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. To throw is Wilson. It's hauled in by Shepard.
Oh boy, we got us a game. This game is much less over now. Seahawks have actually taken over. Thanks to a beautifully thrown pass to Sterling Shepard.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And that makes it 14-10. Get out to send this one away following the score. This is taken at his 4.
Nice tackle. All right. Now here's where the passing game.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And quickly, they get to the line. There's Newton now on 2nd down. Surveying the field. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught.
Are you kidding me? Fucking Amari Cooper. 60-yard reception.
Even 60 yards.
John
Well, we
Smith
know
is
he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands.
John Smith was with him the entire time, and I had to play ball. I guess that was the mistake.
So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what.
And this game's over.
Panthers touchdown.
They came right back. They came right back and scored a touchdown. On the bright side, I have a minute to score and then get the ball back in the second half.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Already looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
This one taken from the 7. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here's Russell Wilson in the Seahawk offense now getting set to go again. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure this team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. And some real confusion here. They won't even get to the line.
Game offense. Still 3rd down.
A long way to go here for the offense on 3rd down after the penalty. 3rd and 15. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And this works out well as it'll kick out of bounds at the 11-yard line. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He's been in a pretty good group. They actually have more yards on the ground than through the air, but both have been good, pretty balanced.
And have we ever met a coach when we've talked to him before a game that hasn't mentioned wanting to be balanced?
No, because then you've got both sides hitting the defense. They don't know what to expect, right?
It really helps your play calling because now you're in a position where you're confident in either aspect of the game. Dial it up and let it go. And so far, that's allowed them to lead.
Absolutely. Have the lead here in the second quarter.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
17-14
So we come up on
Panthers.
halftime intermission here with a visiting. What's that? Now?
That's not bad.
Oh, we're back. Okay, well, something happened to Larry in the halftime show, I guess. We're ready for the third quarter. Let's go. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Now, he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. And this one's incomplete.
Can you catch a ball, please?
Marquise Wilson, the one he was trying to get it to. And it's 3rd down. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
The Seahawks send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
Smooth. Oh, okay, I broke one of their flank receivers.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense.
Oftentimes when a guy has a game like this, he's going to take his offensive line out to dinner afterwards. But after a play like that, he may tell him, instead of getting the steaks, guys, we might have to go for the hot dogs.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end, Clay. He gets 7 out of it, and he also gets a first.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the
Oh,
first.
that should have been picked.
Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And this is going to be incomplete. Charles Clay is tight end, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down. Here's Sam Martin now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they've got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And out now come the Seahawks. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
No,
it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Boston. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is,
we're going to
give us an
and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown,
what is it, 24-10?
Cam Newton, his second touchdown of the game and his ninth on the year. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Fucking Cam Newton did
and they're able to up the lead by one more.
My guys off guard.
Gonna now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
This is going to be one of those struggling to stay better than 500
This is
seasons.
taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Oh, man,
when you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because you might run into some tough coverage.
The intended target, Doug Baldwin, and it's 3rd and short.
We just saw another example of really good defensive football, which has led to the cushion that they have in this game. Got to him once again, knocked him on the ground, forced an incompletion.
And they've set the tone. It's one thing to set the tone, another to come in here on the road and set the tone. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Oh, it's defensive holding. Great. That's actually
so perfect. The grab there by the defense, the holding penalty call. So here we go, 1st and 10
I would have gone for it on 4th down if they declined the penalty. It would have been 4th and 2.
Following the penalty, it's Rawls. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. Now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at. Going forward, watching it on tape, maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense. For so many years, I was convinced it was a myth. You know, because you always hear about the smaller running back. Oh, he gets lost, you can't find him, and sometimes that's part of his genius. But it's true. You get behind big offensive
Cristiano Ronaldo.
The defensive line guys trying to find him, trying to peek around people to see him, and he gets lost. But this guy gets lost in a
how
big way
old
for his
is
offense,
Cristiano Ronaldo?
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense.
He's 31.
So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
I love that fucking ball.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
And That's the exact right word. Over the middle, there's almost always traffic, so anytime you're a receiver in that area, you're not just focused on catching the football. You're wondering where the collision's going to come from, right? Because there's almost always someone there able to concentrate, catch it, and even added a little extra at the end with a short run. That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2, and that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Now it's Wilson firing quickly here, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
They come out here in the eye. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and the decision to go for it pays off. They've got a 1st and goal.
Try fullback dive.
One of the hallmarks of their success this year, they've been fearless on 4th down. And they can run another one right here to move the chains.
And the seemingly endless drive continues. They'll try and run down here with Procise. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A good pickup there, 7 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and goal now. They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunk of yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything...
And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Thomas rolls with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. And Charles, the 2nd time today that he has hit pay dirt.
And once you score the first one, there is that natural tendency, and there's also the...
Back now in Seattle, Washington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. Here's Hauschka now to kick it away.
Nice.
This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. We focus our attention on the Seahawks defense now. Last drive, touchdown, surrendered. Here, see if they can stop them.
It's always a constant battle of letting the last series go, good or bad, but especially bad. Give up a touchdown. Okay,
are you serious? How bad? How hard is it to stop the run? 2 seasons ago, we were the best rushing defense by like 150 fucking yards.
They're going to be the ones going to grab some people and say, all right, let's do this thing.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They go play action here on 1st down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. They were looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So that's the word from the referee. Neutral zone infraction, 5 yards.
And, of course, the defense is always pointing at the offense about how they drew them across. Flag goes against the defenders on that one.
After the penalty, it's Jones. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a 1st down throw for Newton. It's complete right side to Benjamin. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a pretty big hole as he's down to about the 40. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
And he's got his man. It's Escobar. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here, down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
Fourth quarter with a lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on first down. They did that plus 3.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. And in this situation with a lead, fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
Ball in a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down. So out on the field now, Graham Gano in a big spot. A 33-yarder from the left hash.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the first down line was, and they didn't let them
Oh my God. Tell me they got it.
They're not going to get it.
No, they didn't. They tried to do a fake
surprise,
field goal.
But it's a turnover on down.
They tried to do a fake field goal, and they
gears up to
stopped.
lead the
I stopped
offense
them.
again. And the
Holy
stats on the
shit,
screen tell
that's
the
big.
story. A great start. This
Field goal ties the
defense,
game.
they've made some good adjustments, though. He's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Coney Ely in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
The offense certainly looking to score some points, but they also need ball security here late as we get down to the final moments of this one. They go play action with Wilson. And that is incomplete.
That was great. That was a great 3
If you're a
and out.
defender, one
Nice
of the
job,
fun
you
things
fucks.
about playing zone defenses, especially in today's football, is that it's not as static as it was in the good old days, meaning you just dropped to a point and reacted to the football. Now you end up with a lot of man-to-man principles once you get into your zone defense. In other words, get to your assignment and then locate a guy coming into your area, and then you end up covering him almost man for man. That allows him to make more plays on the football like the one we just saw there.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
They'll go again to Jones.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Room to run as he's up
Unbelievable. This
past the
team can't tackle.
35-yard line. Pretty good running there, 9 yards.
2nd and
Sets up
11,
a
and they
3rd
fucking
and 1.
run the ball. They break
Carolina
tackles
eating
and make
some
it 3rd and
clock on
1.
the ground there, and part of why they were the NFC champs last year, number 2 as a team in the running game.
They played their identity last year. Offensive line, they can move people in the run game. Jonathan Stewart
What was the
running it. Of
penalty?
course, big Cam Newton could be a short yardage guy. And remember, their head coach, Ron Rivera,
Oh, delay of game?
a defensive
Oh.
guy. They love
I
to
didn't
run
know
the
they made
football.
that mistake.
Still 3rd down.
Let's see what they go to here on 3rd down and 6.
That's
By the
interesting.
AI.
Yeah. Taking a risk here. Pass. Oh, no, he's not.
Jones.
No, he's not.
He's
We
gonna
stopped
lose
him.
you. And now the
Timeout.
Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's
And
just
they don't
their
have the wind
first. They've
either,
got
so
2
it's
more to
pretty
use here in the final stages. Here's Sam Martin now. as he's on to punt for Carolina. Oh, it's a wobbler
That is
here.
a terrible punt.
Returnable here from the 38. Officially just 27
I love
yards
how
there
bad
on
the
the
punts
punt.
are when they
And
kick
it'll be
them
Seahawk
like there.
football,
It's-
first and 10.
Yeah, it's like they try and
Panthers
drill
defense gearing
them
up
or
as
something.
they
I don't
take
get
the
it.
field. They've got a situation where a field goal ties
mine
it.
aren't that
How do you
bad when I
defend
kick it
this?
in the
Because you obviously don't want to give
I'm
up
sure
the
none of
touchdown. How
none
aggressive do you
of
get?
are that bad.
That's always the key, isn't it? Where is the line on aggressiveness to over-aggressiveness? And I think most coordinators are looking at it like run your regular defense, add some pressure packages, because really the 35-yard line is the one you really want to defend. At that point, you're thinking you're probably giving up 3. Anything outside of that, you think you've got a chance to hold them.
So they'll be in search
I'm pretty
of the
sure
proper
Wilson's
amount of
completed like
pressure.
one of his last.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. He'll look to throw. And he comes
Yes,
back with
good
one
catch.
complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll look to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Back to throw.
Yep, now this game's definitely over. Unfucking believable. I hate this game. First he gets strip sacked, and the ball goes back to like the 42-yard line. Then the next play, because I had to do a hurry up because I have 1 timeout left. The ball gets tipped and caught, and the game's over.
Being intercepted.
Because
Panthers down to a knee out of the
so
victory formation.
I don't know what the fucking are now. Like 4-3. Yeah, fucking season again. No, this happens every other fucking year. Unbelievable. This is why I don't play this late at night. 48% completion for Russell Wilson. He was 13 for 27. This is fucking atrocious. $166 rushing yards from Matt Jones. I don't fucking know. I really don't know.